Chad, you mentioned real men and how we are in so desperate need for it. Well, I can give you several real men, which are the members of the Metro Nashville Police Department who took down this shooter. I want to play some of this body cam footage. Now, obviously, so the whole video is 6 minutes. We obviously don't have we can't show the whole 6-minute video. I've posted it on my Twitter, the full video. 6 minutes long from the time they pulled up, got out, grabbed their gear out of the truck and got upstairs. I mean, they were hustling.
They ran into locked doors.
I mean, it was incredible. Alarms going off, blaring. Now, I do want to say, viewer discretion is advised just because of the nature of, what they're doing. It's very anxiety producing, but let's watch some of that.
Let's go! Metro Police!
They sure did. They need to travel the country training other officers. Looking at you, Uvalde.
On me. We don't know where he is. Metro Police, open the door! Bathroom, small bathroom. Clear.
That's the way you clear a room.
Next.
Right there.
And the fact that there's no kids there, I mean, obviously this place has had some training. Yeah, they did a good job.
The teachers saved lives too.
And that's them, of course, engaging with the shooter who was pretty swiftly taken down. So I just, listen, 6 minutes from the time they arrived to engaging and killing the shooter. Uvalde, an hour and 14 minutes. An hour and 14 minutes where you heard their excuses. Well, we did. I mean, he was locked in the room and we could have been injured. These men had no clue where this person was, not a clue, and they still went in there.
There were a couple. You go in there with reckless abandon because of the duty you signed up for.
Yes.
Is to serve and protect and defend, and that's how you clear a room.
Yeah. If you watch the full video and you see that, I mean, it's nerve-wracking because there's a few times where he says rifle, blue shirt, in, now, and you can see there's like what am I stepping into? But they didn't hesitate; they went into it.
Yeah. So I'm like, show their pictures again. These two men, Rex Engelbert and Michael Collazo, a 4-year veteran and 9-year veteran of the force. And, you hear all this talk about defund the police and all that. And, I've had my issues with police forces that are not run properly. But this is the gold standard. This is the prime example of how to properly run a police department and train your officers. I watched this video and I was like, I want to thank these men. Like, I wish I could do something for them. I want to do something for them and I can't. So I just called Nashville PD headquarters and I just talked to the operator and said, can you just tell them thank you?
How was that responded to?
Very well. Very well. And she said that she would definitely, let them know. And I said, tell them they've got a lot of people praying for them because, you look at these men who courageously risked their lives, not like the cowards over in Uvalde. And, I think people say, wow, they're heroes, and they are. But think about the emotional damage that they just endured, that they're going to have to process and work through, that this is going to stick with them. I mean, I don't think we showed it in this, but there's one part of the video where they're literally like walking around one of the children's dead bodies.
It doesn't end with
in the ground.
It doesn't end with shooting the shooter.
Right.
It then goes into the forensic, the debrief, all that.
They're going to be dealing with this for a very long time.
You know what makes my heart happy in this situation? There's actually more of them in this country than this nation wanted us to believe, and they represented the blue well. We have an incredible nation with men and women who serve, who are always spat on and mistreated, from the VA all the way down to the courthouse.
Right.
And this time around, thank God for body cam, so that people can actually see. And well done, Nashville PD. Jen, I just got to say something, please allow me, and it may be off topic here. The original sin in the Garden of Eden is in fact Satan against God, and it's a sin of pride. Funny what their movement is called. pride.
It was fascinating too because when I posted the full body cam footage on Twitter, understandably there's been a very large response, and in going through some of the responses, someone responded, "Well, 3 children are dead," and then he said, "I mean, yeah, you're right. It was a great response, but it was only after 3 children died," and I'm like, yes, you're making the perfect argument for an armed citizenry.
Yes.
You're not making the point that you think you are, because
Yes.
my point is police response will always be delayed, which is why we have to protect ourselves.
And have them on site.
Right. Well, right.
Permanently.
It's like, well, what did you expect them to do?
Teleport?
Right. That's what teleport there. Like,
And you heard
they have to get there.
And you heard the officers say, "Where is he?" They weren't expecting a woman.
No.
They don't
Right.
know if they're walking into
Right.
1 or 10 shooters.
Right.
Well, they should apologize for misgendering. I mean,
They should not.
While they're potentially being shot at.
They should not.
Right.
Well, they thought they were. Philippa wrote the film "I'm Not Ashamed," which was on the Columbine shooting. My wife wrote the film on Dylan and Eric in the Columbine shooting, and they were 2 teenagers again. And we've looked at response time. There's only so much police can do from afar. Mm-hmm. Other than getting the note, "Hey, I'm going to show up there, meet me," this was phenomenal.
Yeah, it really was.
Well, and just
quick.
as a reminder, these aren't the first responders. You and I, the citizens, are the first responders.
Yes.
That we've gotten that wrong for a long time.
Yes.
If you like that clip, there is plenty more where that came from. Click the link in the description below to subscribe to the News and Why It Matters YouTube channel to watch the full episode.